Yo, what's going on, everybody? Don from Kenya Guinness TV and back again with another match preview. So today at 2:30, I'm actually late, but this preview today at 2:30 p.m. East African time. We're basically linking up with Nottingham Forest. And yeah, man, what a way to start off the weekend. The international break finally comes to an end. It's been a long time coming. I mean, we're addicted to football. If you're a football fan, you're a football lover, if you're a sports lover, I mean, you can't stand. Yeah, I mean, for me, actually, when football is not there, I feel sick because most of the time, but the guys usually just occupy this space and watch their own things. And most of the time, I usually just find myself out of the house. So anyway, football is back. So please just hand over the remote. Give us the remote. Time to now focus and watch our football. Yeah. So football being back today, Nottingham Forest, actually Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest are basically hosting them. And we all know Nottingham Forest have a new manager, Ange Postecoglou. Happy for him that he actually got a job. I didn't like the way he was, from a personal perspective. I felt like the way Daniel Levy actually handled the whole situation at Tottenham Hotspur was not really correct. Because I mean, this guy actually won Spurs a trophy after a very, very long time. So him being fired, of course, the football man, the football Spurs for a long time, but they've been known for playing fluid football. Last in the Premier League, they finished, I think, was it what position did they finish in? I don't know, but they're basically second behind the team that was they're just basically in the relegation zone, if I'm not wrong, together with Manchester United. Yeah. So despite all this, he managed to actually get Spurs a trophy, something that I've been asking for years. And Daniel Levy still fired him, and Daniel Levy apparently basically stepped down as being the Tottenham chairman. So news has been coming in. We've been seeing things flying online, and it's just been interesting. Chelsea recently, actually, by that being charged by the FA, there are some charges. There's just some interesting stuff that has actually been going on during this international break, and also Nuno, the former Nottingham Forest coach, was also fired. He was shown the door, and I'm telling you, what's his name? What's this guy's name? Man, I forgot his name. Yeah, the Nottingham Forest owner, quite a demanding guy, very, very demanding guy. And he basically showed Nuno the door. We all knew that immediately we saw Nuno come in the press conference. We all knew that actually he was going to get fired. And you all know the Nottingham Forest coach. Though I really didn't like the way I don't like the way he's been handled from a human perspective and from a professional perspective. I mean, even at your workplace, let me just give a very simple example. At your workplace, if you've made a mistake or probably sales are actually you've not hit your target when it comes to sales, do you want your boss making noise and shouting at you in front of everybody? And these are things professional, I think, is best to just try and sort them, in private. Don't point a dirty linen to the public. So I mean, seeing that confrontation he had, well, it wasn't really a harsh confrontation, but you could definitely see that something was going on. After the Leicester game last season, he walked to the pitch and he just looked angry. He has a tendency of doing that. So I think from a professional perspective, I don't think that's the correct way of handling things. If you have a way of actually, if you want to fire somebody, if you probably want to, put somebody on check, do it in private. Yeah, no need to cause all this drama. But anyway, different people have different ways of handling things, and unfortunately, felt sorry for Nuno. He was shown the door, and that is that. So anyway, none of my business. I'm an Arsenal fan. Nottingham Forest. You guys can decide what you want to do with your owner. That's up to you. So Nottingham Forest versus Arsenal. Today is a must-win game. Today is a must-win game owing to the fact that we lost to Liverpool. We can't afford to draw points. I mean, what I wanted to do this season is just basically win, 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 win. And let's find ourselves in a position whereby we create a huge gap, like 6, 7, like what we did like 3 seasons ago. Create a gap and then just maintain that gap. I don't want this situation of us being tied with points, trying to, man, it's all 10. Let's do what Liverpool did last season. Let's do what Liverpool, create a gap and then just run away with it. That's what I want us to do. So the biggest challenge we have this season, the biggest challenges actually have this season by this Liverpool. And you can see, man, those guys have done some serious signings. 130 million plus pounds, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, 130 million pounds. They signed Isaac. They started Alexander Isak, and I'm telling you, Liverpool, they are serious. They are really, really, really. If you see the Frimpong, Kirkes, man, if you've seen the signings that these guys have done, these guys are really, really ambitious, and they want to retain the Premier League, if not win it, and probably also win more cups. So they're actually a serious side. They have a very, very good side. Of course, the defense is actually what is leaking. What really gave me a bit of hope is the fact that they didn't manage to sign Mark Gahey. If they sign Mark Gahey, the defense, I'm telling you, they'll be proper. They'll be proper everywhere. Konate is not looking himself. Van Dijk also, I think Edge is also catching up with him. So I think even if you see the 3 games they've played, except from the game we played with them, they've been conceding goals. And actually, that's what really pissed me off with that Liverpool game. Arteta, that game was on you because that game were there for the taking. We actually ought to have won that game. Yeah, because Liverpool, we all know, man, the defense is shit. Yeah. So the way Mikel just basically went to, it's a good result at Anfield, but we are just there for the taking. We basically, if we are serious, if we put in some serious attack, we basically should have beat Liverpool in that game. So, being that we are competing with these guys in the Premier League, we need to be serious. So today's game is a must-win game. Coming back to this game, today's game is a must-win game. I'm expecting nothing less than 3 points for this game. As much as I'm working with confidence, I also want to stay humble because you all know there's always the manager's bounce. And Ange Postecoglou, when he joined Spurs, if you guys remember when he joined Spurs, man, for a long time, people were actually fearful of linking up with Spurs because they play some good football, play some champagne football, but eventually they'll figure it out. Yeah. So there's always the manager's bounce. But if you look at Nottingham Forest, they've been more like in a transition. They've been up and down. They've been, yes, they won the game before they went to the international break against Wolves, but we should be able to beat these guys. Not only beat them, but also beat them comfortably because I think we have all the ingredients, we have all the minerals right now in our team, to win, if not win a significant trophy. If you look at Mikel Arteta has been backed, and that's what I'm telling you, this season is a must trophy win season. When you say trophies, you're talking about the Champions League, the Premier League. You need to win a significant trophy because he's been backed. He has all the players, and thankfully, Bade Saliba. So it's Mikel Arteta's press conference yesterday. And Saliba, from what I hear, he trained, but he's still being, he's still under observation. I also know Nogard. I also saw Nogard also in training. Ben White was also in training. So the players that are currently still out is let's see, Bukayo Saka and Jesus, and a couple of players. Havertz, quite a number of players actually injured at the moment. But thankfully, we had this international break. Actually, but this international break came at the right time. Unfortunately, we had injuries, but coincidentally, we had them when we are going for this international break. So at least players have been able to recover, which is a good thing. But now, coming to this game, Mikel Arteta, please, when it comes to starting 11, of course, Ryan, the goalkeeping position. If Salib is fit, let him play. Let him pair up with Gabriel Magalhaes. But I was also very, very, very impressed by Mosquera. Seems like quite a calm, cool, collected guy. He doesn't talk much. But I mean, when it comes to the field, man, the guy is a beast. Actually, was quite impressed with him during the Liverpool game. He nullified the attack completely. In the excuse me, in the right back position, obviously Giroud and Tim are playing that position. I don't think Benoit is fit. Even if he's fit, probably maybe play him in the last dying minutes to at least give him much fitness. Yeah. If you go to the left back side, Califiori by there, I've actually been really, really impressed with this guy. Califiori today, I think he deserves to start in this game. The midfield, that's where now, please just keep it very simple. Don't try things, don't try and tweak things. Try and tweak things once you have a comfortable cushion. Say comfortable cushion, I'm talking about like a 3-goal lead. That's when you can start bringing this midfield of Declan Rice, Merino, and Zubimendi. But other than that, please, Odegaard, I think Odegaard needs to be on the bench. Obviously, I know Mikel Arteta is not going to bench him because he's captain, but I think that guy needs to. I think he needs to sit down and reflect exactly what he wants to do at this club because I've not been impressed with him. Not been impressed with the first. In fact, he has more to prove. He has more to prove. For the past 1 year. Not been really impressed with Odegaard. But anyway, midfield for me, I think Zubimendi, Declan Rice, and Eze. I think I'll be okay. I'll be glad to have Eze play in that creative midfield position. Uh, now on the left wing side, yo man, who to play on the left wing side? Martinelli, Trossard. Oh, okay. You can start Martinelli on the left wing side. If it doesn't work with him, try Trossard. If it doesn't work with him, try Madueke. But then it's going to be that's going to be some serious rotation. But then, of course, obviously, let me start off up front. Victor Gyökeres. Then on the right hand side, Madueke. But I think Madueke, singing play for England, actually scored a goal. The guy seems to be all right. Seems to be all right. But then on that right hand side, so today's game you can actually play Madueke on the right hand side. Then the left wing side, yo. Listen, if Odegaard is playing the midfield, then play is on the left wing side. Anyway, listen. Let's say it goes. Score prediction. Don't. I mean, if you get an opportunity, you're not Nottingham Forest. They're currently in a transition. Obviously, you expect a manager's bounce. But if you get an opportunity, go like 5 goals, 7 goals. Why not, man? Go and get 7 goals out of these guys. Anyway, people, drop your thoughts in the comment section. Video uploading is soon. See you guys at 2:30. Come on, you Gunners.